I don't know what it's like the past 6 years or something. 5 out of 6 years he's been here, and he's comfortable. This is like where he excels, I feel like, and everybody's confident, I would say too right now. So we're feeling good. Yeah.
And how did it feel, Derek, with the game on the line in overtime? As I understand it, Coach called for you to take the shot. I think it was 75-75 and a three from the right wing. How did that feel to have that put on you?
I don't know. This is like a play. It's just a shot, so I don't know. I'm just trying to do what I can, and I want to win just like anyone else. So whatever the coach asks me to do, I'll do it to the best of my ability.
What do you know about Stony Brook as of Sunday morning?
I know the big kid's really good inside, and the point guard's pretty fast, I heard, and really athletic. So, but that's generally about all I've heard. Nothing good.
Before the seedings, or is that all stuff you've learned since?
That's just all I've heard. I don't follow any teams. I don't really keep up with anyone, but people personally that I know, and that's it's not a lot of D1 players. So, but,
when you were growing up, did you root for the underdog? Did you the little guy against the big guy?
I honestly didn't care about basketball. Yeah, I was just always doing something else. Like I would watch if it was on TV, I'd watch and just talk basketball with my dad or whoever, and that was really about it. I never really cared who won or lost, honestly. Just enjoyed watching the game.
That's true. We're definitely going to have to play, all of us. We're going to have to bring it and help the guards out.
Where's your game at right now? Last couple of days of practice, do you feel still, good about your development?
Yeah, I feel good. I've been working with Kenny Payne, and I still feel good.
What have you had to work? What have you worked on the most?
What we've been working on all season: rebounding, playing the post, and what we've worked on all season long.
Did you feel like in that championship game that you had a chance to kind of get yourself going? The fouls more than anything took you out.
Yeah, I need to try to stay away from fouling so much. I feel like if I can do that, I can really help the team out.
Is that easier said than done, though, Scal?
It is.
After the last game, Coach Cal said that Kentucky's going to rise and fall on how the big guys do. Big guys are going to make the critical difference. How does that strike you? What do you think of him?
He's right. Like I said before, we're going to have to help out the guards. We're going to have to rebound, block shot, and just be in presence on offense and defense.
And Stony Brook has a big guy that's pretty productive, at least looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
How much of an idea do you have of what he brings?
He's really good down low from what I saw in the film. He's pretty good. His last game he scored 40 something. So he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Do the other guys talk to the younger guys and say, this is the start of a journey. This is going to be the start of something?
We haven't really talked about it, but Coach Cal really talked to us about that.
What did he say?
This is a big moment for us, and basically we're going to have to take it game by game, approach every game, because if we lose, we go home.
Jamal's famous here, so that's
the kind of role he's been on. What is that? How much of an injection is that? The way he's
I don't think you can call that a role. That was pretty much the whole year, so I don't think you can call that like a role, because role's like 3 games, but he's been destroying the game for a while, and it's a point where we actually needed it. We need him to go off in games. We need him to get stops, and that's kind of what makes us roll, and how we have each player that has specific roles, and we need them to go off in that role. Tyler has such a huge role. Coach puts so much on him that he probably has too much on his hands, but he deals with it perfectly. Where he has to lead the team, he has to be a scorer, he has to be able to stop the ball. He has just so much, and he also has to keep us in the right composure. So he has so much on his plate that we can't mess up and put more on his plate.
And Coach Cal said after the last game, I'm sure you've been asked about this, that Kentucky will rise and fall on how the big guys do in the tournament. How does that set on your mind when you hear that?
I agree. The guards do their job. They do it amazingly, and kind of the thing we're really trying to work on, we've always been trying to work on, is our big man team, and people are having a lot of great big men coming out on their team, so it all depends on if we're ready for the game and we're prepared. And there have been games where we've kind of been no-showed, and that's kind of something we can't do here.
Why was that, do you think, the no-show times?
We honestly have no idea. Sometimes the other teams prepared for our bigs, and they know kind of exactly what we do. So we kind of have to switch it up and figure out how to adjust to that.
I feel like it's not hard. Well, to me, it's not. I don't feel like it's hard, though, but I feel like being an underdog is way much easier than being an underdog, though, because as an underdog, people are looking at you and like you can't do this, and you want to prove people that you can. So.
Can you put yourself in their shoes for a minute and imagine what they're feeling right now?
Oh, they're definitely
Kentucky.
They're definitely excited, and like I said, if they do beat us, it's gonna make them really known and put them on the map.
Would you rather that they not beat them?
Oh, of course, definitely want to win. So no.
Thank you.
How important is it for like guys like you and Derek and Marcus to kind of show the guys you've been here before, these guys haven't?
It's very important. We know we got a young team, and coach been telling everybody the first game is one of the hardest games because you got to get in the flow and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be ready. Once they get in the game, everybody might be nervous a little bit, but it'll go away.
Is that a little coach speak? I mean, he tried to push that on the SEC tournament, but that was, somewhat true where Alabama had an extra game.
Yeah, that's true though. But I feel like it is true because when you play your first game, you really not relaxed. You're just thinking about other stuff like all the people that's watching in the crowd and people on TV and stuff like that. So.
As a guy whose number was called on during his freshman season and came in a big way and helped the team, what do you say to other guys about just being ready for, should they have that moment when they get in?
Oh, yeah. Everybody got to be ready, all the people on the bench as well. When I got my opportunity, I didn't even know it was going to happen. I just made sure I was ready mentally because you never know with Coach Cal when he's going to call you in or not.